Today we will be discussing the topic of 5G technology and whether it is dangerous or not. 5G is the latest network of wireless technology that is used to transmit data between appliances, like mobile phones and Bluetooth devices. It uses higher frequencies than previous wireless networks, making it faster and more efficient. However, there are concerns about the potential health risks associated with 5G technology. In this video, we will be exploring these concerns and examining the scientific evidence to determine whether 5G is dangerous. What is 5G? Wireless technology is constantly evolving. Approximately every 10 years, mobile companies release a new generation of wireless systems. In 2019, 5G networks were released. The term 5G stands for fifth generation. 5G provides faster mobile communications. This is expected to support the increasing number of electronic devices and services, including self-driving cars, virtual reality, appliances, telemedicine, remote surveillance, and telesurgery. 5G works by using higher frequencies on the electromagnetic spectrum. The frequencies range from 3.5 GHz to several tens of gigahertz. Before 5G was launched, these higher frequencies weren't used in mobile networks. They are typically used in devices like security scanners. It's worth noting that electromagnetic frequencies are produced by anything that uses electricity. This includes microwaves, power lines, and computers. Does 5G technology have any effects on health? According to the World Health Organization, there is limited research on the frequencies used in 5G. There is more research on the health effects of electromagnetic fields across the spectrum. However, the results are inconsistent. To date, EMFs have been potentially associated with tissue heating. A small study from 2017 showed that mobile phones use frequencies of 1.8 to 2.2 GHz. These frequencies cause tissue heating. According to WHO, tissue heating occurs when your skin absorbs electromagnetic energy. This causes a slight rise in temperature in your brain and body. A 2021 study also found that people experience more EMF-related tissue heating as they get older. Plus, the higher the EMFs, the more they absorb. That's because older individuals tend to have reduced skin thickness and blood flow. However, tissue heating is considered to be short-term and minimal. The Federal Communications Commission also states that the public is exposed to very low frequencies of EMFs. These levels are too low to cause considerable tissue heating. More research is necessary to determine how 5G specifically affects human tissue. Cognitive function. The effects of 5G exposure on cognitive function have not been studied yet. There's some research involving EMFs from other sources. In a small 2017 study, researchers examined how using a mobile phone affects cognitive function. The researchers found that using a mobile phone for at least 90 minutes a day is associated with attention difficulties. A small 2018 research review found conflicting evidence. The researchers examined 43 studies regarding EMFs and cognitive function. They concluded that there is no solid link between EMFs and cognitive concerns. Cancer. In 2011, the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, stated EMFs are possibly carcinogenic to humans. The classification was determined by 30 scientists from 14 countries. To date, most studies have examined the potential link between EMFs and brain cancer, but the results have been inconsistent. For example, a 2017 research review found that EMF radiation from mobile phones are associated with glioma, a type of brain cancer. A 2018 study, on the other hand, did not find a clear association between high-frequency EMFs and brain tumors. Again, more studies are needed to determine if 5G frequency can contribute to cancer development. Is 5G linked to COVID-19? Despite all the information on the internet to the contrary, 5G is in no way linked to COVID-19. Recently, disinformation that 5G networks were responsible for the coronavirus pandemic spread on social media, while conspiracy theorists perpetrated the hoax that a group of global elites was using 5G to spread the coronavirus. One theory suggests that 5G networks cause COVID-19 or symptoms of the virus. Another theory posits that 5G networks emit radiation, weakening the immune system and making people more susceptible to COVID-19. However, the International Commission on Non-Ionizing Radiation Protection insists that no link exists between 5G and the coronavirus. The group, which is made up of independent scientific experts, studies how exposure to electromagnetic fields used by cell phones and other devices affect human health. Can 5G be weaponized? Every new wireless mobile technology that's introduced brings with it concerns about the effect and use of electromagnetic radiation. It happened with 4G and continues with 5G. Nevertheless, it doesn't seem likely that 5G will be shocking people with some high-frequency radiation from cell towers. Still, it's not hard to understand the origin of the idea that 5G can be used as a weapon because 5G uses sub-millimeter and millimeter waves, as does a prototype device from the United States military that's used for crowd control. The military's active denial system sends out millimeter waves as a beam that penetrates the top layer of a person's skin, causing a heating sensation that's not very pleasant, although it doesn't really hurt. People who claim that the impacts of 5G radio waves aren't fully tested might compare the effects of this device to the effects of 5G waves. However, this is a far cry from claiming that 5G can be used as a weapon. Will 5G towers kill birds? No, the 5G mobile cellular network does not kill birds. Radio wave emissions from radio transmission antennas, including cell telephone towers, above 10 MHz are not known to harm birds. This myth was introduced by a 5G conspiracy theorist who claimed that a 5G antenna test caused a flock of starlings to die. However, the Audubon Society totally debunked this myth. Although researchers have theorized that cell frequencies could affect how migratory birds navigate, they noted that it was not to a harmful degree. To date, researchers have not uncovered any direct evidence that 5G has any harmful effects on birds. How you should prepare for 5G. 5G is a bit further away than the buzz may have you believe, but you'll still need to be prepared. Even though rollout will take a long time to be truly significant, some areas have seen upgrades start to pop up. Be sure to take security and privacy into your own hands as much as possible. Install an antivirus solution on all your devices. Products like Kaspersky Total Security will help prevent your devices from becoming infected. Use a VPN to stop strangers from accessing your data without permission and spying on your online activity. Update the default backend passwords on all your IoT devices. Follow your device's instructions on updating the admin password style credentials of your gadgets. To find this information, consult with your manufacturer's tech manuals or contact them directly. Keep all your IoT devices updated with security patches. This includes your mobile phone, computers, all smart home devices, and even your car's infotainment system. Remember, any device that connects to the internet, Bluetooth, or other data radio should have all the latest updates, apps, firmware, OS, etc. Conclusion. So, is 5G dangerous? Based on the scientific evidence available, there is no conclusive proof that 5G technology is dangerous. While there are concerns about the potential health risks associated with 5G, the evidence to date suggests that these risks are minimal. However, more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects of 5G technology on human health. That's all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to OptiHealth for more captivating health-related content. As always, thanks for joining us on this journey, and until next time, stay cool, stay healthy, and stay curious.